Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to make a cool 3D text image with all these different effects and animation. I'll show you an example. This was an image I made which has an animation and all that for someone. I made this for someone, and this was, as you can see in the background, this was the Cinema 4D program which I used to make the 3D text, and I'll show you how to do all that, transfer it to Photoshop and do all those different things. So once again, I'll just show you that that example. Just here you can see like Mario coming out the pipe and the text with all the effects and the spinning thing over here. I'll do something similar. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so we'll go over to Cinema 4D and we will change the text around. I say we'll try to do keep the similar style, so I'll use this sort of font and the 3D-ish effect. I don't know, we'll just make it cinema as the text. Not sure what to make it, so we'll do that. Okay, and you can see here I'm on Cinema 4D and I've got a Lightroom all this set up. You can download these off the internet. Okay, so I've got this here. I've got my front layer, which is the green. You see green material, and then the back is in black, and that's the extrusion to make it appear 3D. So I've got my two different layers. I'm going to actually change the colors around, so I say we'll do I'll put a red on the front instead of green, and see how that looks. I'll just zoom in a little bit and render that out. So that looks pretty cool, as you can already see it. Yeah, it looks quite good. So I'll press this button here, so I'm liking it. There we go. Save as. Still image, PNG, OK. And then I'll put it on the desktop. Cinema. Okay. Save. Alright, now it's on the desktop. I can do this. Open. I'll open this here. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'll put it onto a smaller, I'll make it smaller, so I'll just do 550 by 300. Okay, that's pretty cool. And now I'll drag this, so this is the layer here. I drag that, put it onto here, and you don't let go of the mouse button yet, and you can drag it right down. Okay, then it comes here, and then I'll go to Control T, which is transform, and then you got to make sure, instead of, so it doesn't go all crazy, hold down Shift, hold it down the whole time, and then it'll change the size accordingly. Alright, you got to make sure you hold down Shift. Okay, and now center that. So around the center, just press tick. If you want to make sure it is in the center, hold down Control and then press A, and then you can let go and then press at the top. You'll see, make sure you've got this button selected. Press the middle one out of these three, and then the middle one out of this three. Okay, and then Control D. Alright, now it's perfectly in the middle. Okay, and now what I'm going to do with the background over here, I'm going to remove the lock, put it down here, and then with this layer, the bottom layer, go to the bucket tool, and then I'm going to use black, which is over here. Who's using that one at the moment? So you press arrow. Now it's got the black over here, and I've got the bucket tool selected. See the bucket tool, and then I'll go to the background and press, so it'll make it black. But actually, I'm going to use a different color, just slightly less dark. So about there, just a darkish black. I like that one. Right, now go back to the move tool, and rather than having it straight in the middle, I might have it slightly lower. So I'm going to hold down Shift, make sure you got that layer selected, hold down Shift, and then move it down. So it'll go straight down rather than all over the place if you hold down Shift. So I've got it there, okay? That looks good. Alright, now I'm going to change this around, so I'm going to right click on the text layer, which is here, layer 1, I'll rename it just so you know. I'll say 3D text. Okay, so it's there, and then right click, and then blending options, and then drop shadow. So that looks pretty cool. You can actually move the shadow around if you want, but I like to just have it in the same spot. So I'll just cancel it and go back on there, blending options, and go back in the drop shadow again. Yep, now it's in the right spot. And you can mess around with these if you want, but the original is just 75. I like to have it around there. 75. You can change the color in that, but I just like to keep it like that. Okay, so I'll go to OK. Now I've got it in this right spot. So once you've got all the text, how you like it so far, make sure you've got this arrow thing selected, the move tool. Okay, and now I'm going to play around with some effects and pictures and all that. So I'm going to go to Chrome over here, just open a web browser, and then I'm going to search in cinema, maybe images, something similar, cinema related images. Say, I usually like to have a picture in the background, as the other one did. I had a picture of Mario. Maybe we could put something in the background, or maybe like one of those tape roll things. I forgot the name. Movie tape. No, I forgot the name. Movie tape. Yeah. Okay. Maybe one of these we could have in the background. Let's see. Or we could have a camera actually, or something. I'll see. Maybe. This one's quite big. Isn't transparent though. Let's just see. It's best to get a transparent image, and then you don't have to crop it all out. You'll be able to see on the background if it is, but yeah, this one isn't because it's all white. You should have a dotted background, so you'll be able to tell if it is or not. I'll say movie tape transparent. See if anything comes up. If it doesn't, no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, we'll just look up movie camera transparent. Whatever one looks the best, but it's not clip art. I don't want a clip art one. Maybe we could have some. I'll go on the web and just cinema related items or words. I could search filmer. Camera. Maybe this one. That looks cool. I'll drag that in. Actually, no. I'll just copy image and then go back to Photoshop, and then paste that in with Control V. I'm just gonna do Control T again, as that thing I said earlier. Make it smaller. Hold down Shift. Keep doing it until it's the right size that you want. So drag it in here. Okay, so it's in there, and press the tick. Alright, now I'm going to go to Magic Wand tool and make sure you've got that layer selected, because I'm going to need to do some copying. I don't know if you're going to. You can skip this part if it's just transparent for you. But make sure just press on the Magic Wand and then select it. It doesn't look like it's quite selected properly on here, so you can change the tolerance at the top. So pretend, I'll show you an example. If I made it 255, it'll just select the whole thing, but it just depends on the colors. Like if you do 10, it won't select much. It's a good example. Like yeah, that looks about right actually. That was just an estimate, but you can see like a few lines on the side. I'll just try to fix that up. Maybe I'll make it a bit higher, like 40. try that out. Looks alright, yeah. And then I'll get rid of these white bits. So you just click on there and press delete. Click on here, delete. Click on here, delete. Getting that white bit over there, delete, delete. And then there's a white bits through here. I'll just select them with this tool over here. This one, just select. Just get rid of these. So you don't really need them. Just white patches for cropping. Looks almost right. Just these out there, and this bit through here. Get rid of that, and then I'll go back to the one tool, press this, get rid of that. Okay, almost there. Get rid of them, and I'm liking that so far. Okay, it doesn't have to be completely perfect. Depends. If you have like a ton of effects, it won't completely matter. You don't have to spend your whole day doing it. But get rid of this bit here, there, there. Okay, so that looks quite good. Okay, now I'm going to put that behind the 3D text, so you just drag the layer so it's behind now, and I'll make it a bit smaller, doing that thing again, moving it, but pressing down shift at the same time, tick. I like it about there, about here. By the way, to zoom in, you hold down hold down ALT, and then you can scroll on your mouse, so it just moves it, as you can see. Okay. I like it about there. That looks alright, I guess. Maybe slightly smaller, and then a bit higher. And then I've got to make sure it's centered as well. Yeah, actually it's about right, yeah. I say just here. Okay, and now I'm going to right click, blending options, do the thing as we did last time, drop shadow, and that's cool. Okay, and now things are going to be a bit tricky, I guess. Now I'm going to kind of add a reflection to the 3D text. Before I do that, I want to get rid of this little bit at the bottom. This camera's going to be behind it anyway, so you can pretty much just go to this select tool here, and then go to the camera, and just chop it off like that, because you don't see the rest of it anyway, so it looks perfectly fine because it's underneath the text. Okay. Let's quickly move that. Yeah, I like that. Alright, now there's nothing over there, so I'm gonna, because I'm gonna do the reflection. So what you want to do is, with your 3D text layer, just hold down Control and then press J, and it'll make two of them. Or you can just duplicate the layer, but that's a quick way of doing it. Just Control J. Now there's two of them. Alright, now do Control T, and then right click on the 3D text layer, and then do flip vertical. Once you've done that, press the tick, and then hold down shift on your keyboard, and then just move it down until it's looks about right for it to be like a reflection. So that looks good. Okay, and now I'm going to lower the opacity, so you can just put your mouse here, like where it says opacity, and then just move it, and it will make the reflection for you. It'll lower the opacity. So I say about, you can adjust it to whatever you want, but at the moment I'd say that 8% looks fine. So I'm going to go to this bit here. You got to make sure you listen up now if you really want to do this. Okay, so make sure you press this, and then go down here. This thing here is called a layer mask. So add layer mask, make sure you press that. It's a square thing with a hole. Add layer mask. Okay, now you've got that on there, and make sure you press on this new box that you've got with the chain thing. Make sure you press that box, and then go over to the left, go to the paintbrush, And then I'm going to increase the size of my brush. You see next to the P on your keyboard, there's those two brackets. The two brackets, the one on the left and one on the right. There's two of them. You can just use that to increase or decrease the size, or you can go up to the top here, just press that arrow, and then use the size like that. I just do it that way, okay? And now make sure you've got, once you've got your brush out and everything, make sure you've got the hardness on 0%, okay? If you've got 100, it'll make it all chunky when you're trying to do, when you're trying to do like a reflection, it won't look good. So make sure it's on 0%. And then you can do this when you've got your brush up, but make sure you've got black over here, not white. White makes it come back. So look, I'll show you. Like, I got rid of all that stuff, and if I've got white here, it'll make it all come back. So black is to remove it pretty much. So if you do that, just remove it like that, it kind of makes a reflection for you. So it's quite nice. Just do it to how you want, really. Alright, there we go. Nice little reflection. You can change the opacity around, maybe 9% is better. Alright, okay. And now, seeing I've done all this, you can actually download my effects pack that I've made a video on before. So I'm actually going to close all this, and I've got in my effects pack. So a few things on there aren't actually on the pack, but most of it is. Okay, so I'm going to go on here, and I've made this thing myself which says all effects, so I pretty much put all of it in one file, and then I can just copy it across. You see what I've done here? So there's all them files and folders. I just put it to one thing on Photoshop, so I can duplicate the layer and then just put it onto the file. So it's just an easier way for me. Alright, so I've got that here, all my different effects and stuff. So there's a lot of color corrections all over the internet and that. I've got one here, I've got a few others. I like this one. And then I go press the arrow here, go to for YouTube backgrounds. It's not really a YouTube background, but some are pretty cool, and you can see the different effects it does. Some are pretty cool. I just usually just go through them and just see what looks the best. These look cool, but I thought I saw one before. Yeah, this one looks nice. Sometimes what I like to do is actually go on it. You can change the opacity around sometimes, just whatever you want. I'm gonna have it 100%. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this yet, but that thing earlier, layer mask, so I put that on there, go back to the brush, and then increase the size, and you can do a few dots, like just, I don't know, change it around. I don't know, just whatever looks cool. Maybe I might use a different one, maybe not this one, maybe a more reddish one. So I've got more color corrections, so like this one. That's for red based ones. I'm gonna keep going through them. Red. See what looks the coolest. Maybe I'll check these ones again. There's a red. Maybe not that. So that looks cool, but red, not that. Maybe I'll just go with that other one. Yeah, I might just go with this one. Just do a little thing here. Just changing around with the layer mask. just do whatever looks the coolest. Whatever I like, really. About here. So it looks cool. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so I'm going to close all this stuff. And yep, we've got that new colour correction. You can see the reflection there. Alright, okay, time to add some cool effects, other effects. I've got this thing here. It adds like a dotish effect, really. Yeah, that looks nice. But I'm going to do the layer mask thing again. Just go around the sides. Maybe over here. And I might just decrease the effect a little bit. And yeah, that's looking nice. Cool. Okay, so I'll close that off. Go to flares. That looks nice. It's all red. And I could put that over here, maybe in the middle. That looks the coolest, or maybe on the M. That bit, that shiny bit. Yeah, that looks nice. So go to layer mask, then you can just change it around. Change it around a little bit. Also change the opacity if you want, but I like how it is right now. That's a big one. It's really reddish. But I wouldn't really like that one there. Okay, that's crazy. What is this one? Do that thing to center it. Not quite that one. Maybe I'm done with the flares. I don't like that. Maybe I might come back to it later. I've got textures over here. So have a look at these ones. Dirty texture. And there's a few effects like up here, like different modes. I actually soft light, so it goes like that. Always play around with these, so they always look pretty cool. So I'm gonna change the opacity. So not as you don't see it as much. And then we'll go 37, 41 or something like that. Go to layer mask again. To the brush tool and then on black. Go all around till you like it enough. Yeah, so I'm liking that. It's cool. Okay, and I'll close that off, go to the next one maybe. What's this one like? That's cool. Maybe it's a bit greenish. I'll try this because it's all reddish. Maybe screen. So always play around with the different things. I'll do the layer mask again, go all around it, make it bigger, all around. And then I'll change the opacity a bit. Maybe here. Okay, there we go. Ooh, a fire texture. Maybe soft light. Maybe not that one. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, I've got this shape thing. So you can see it's like a kind of a lightish colored thing that I put across my text. So you can see I'll make it bright. You can clearly see it there. I'll have it at 12%, but I'm going to drag that down. You can remember the original 3D text layer, which is here, which we made around at the start. I want to only have this thing inside the text itself. Oh, I might change it after, but we'll just see what it looks like. So if you want to have that shape thing, only inside the text, nothing else, you don't want to have it anywhere else, you hold down ALT on your keyboard and then press the 3D text. it's on there, okay? You see, it's on there. Nice, okay. I could change the opacity around from 12, I might make it, maybe a bit lower. But as I was saying before, I'll see what it looks like when it's not actually in there. Yeah, sometimes I like to have it only in the text, sometimes I like to have it on the whole thing. But yeah, I like how it is right now on the whole thing. Yeah, that looks cool. So I'm using 16% opacity. And yeah, okay. I'm liking that. Now go to this other pack that I've got. I've got some more flares on there. Let's see what this one is. I'm just going to center it using that thing I said earlier. That looks interesting. Maybe not this one. I'll change that. What's this one we've got here? That's an interesting effect. Oh, this one. Okay, I'm gonna go to, when they're like this, you see a lot of packs, they're just like a black image and it's got like effects. If you actually go to the mode and you go to screen, it'll just like, it'll get rid of that so you can actually see the thing rather than having a black background. I like how it is actually right now. I'm gonna move it up. That looks nice, above that camera especially. Alright, now I'm gonna do that thing again with a layer mask, just to remove bits I don't want really. Just on the sides. Yeah, then that's looking really nice actually. Okay, and now, what else? I'll center this and see what that one is. Oh, it's just that. What else? Particles. I like some of these. It just depends what image it is with. Sometimes I like them. It's like stars and that. I'll just make the opacity a bit lower. And then do that layer mask once again. All around. Yeah. It's quite nice. Alright. Now I'm going to show you something else actually. This other cool effect that I like. The top in this other pack that I've got. I'm going to go to texture pack. I use this a lot because I really like this certain effect. I'll just hide all these, just remove the eye. Let's see. Oh, this one's pretty cool. I didn't actually mean to show this one bit. Just depends what it's with really. It doesn't really work with this one. I think it's this effect. Is it? No, it's not. I think it might be this one. No, not that one either. It's somewhere. Just one of these. It's not the first two. Maybe it's that. Oh, it's these lines. Can't quite find it at the moment. But I know where I've got it. I've got it on a different file. This other thing that I made once. I know that I've got the actual texture on it. It's not in my pack at the moment for some reason. This other effect that I made. I made this on speed on a different video. Where is it? Yeah, this effect right here. It's called bubbles. I don't know where it is at the moment, but I'll just close that. Yeah, let me use these bubbles here. I really like this effect. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in here. And yeah, I might just yeah, I'll just use a layer mask. Just change the bottom bit, make it less. Hold on, I actually did a vector mask. I didn't mean to do that actually. go back again. Okay, good. Now I was wondering why I was going straight at the bottom. And the nice one. Okay. Now just changing the bottom of this. Bubble bright aren't completely at the bottom. Oh, that's nice. It goes up the top. That looks pretty cool. What else? Space pack. Like a spacey type thing. Maybe not that one. I could have another image on there maybe. I'll just see what else there is. I'll just search cinema again, just kind of trying to come up with different ideas. Maybe you could have like cinema curtains or something. Maybe like this one. Perhaps. Yeah, I might do that if it were. Or actually, I could have popcorn. That's cool. Popcorn. Transparent. I was saying, it probably won't be in a box though. Oh, it is, yeah. Maybe if this one's transparent. It's not. Is this? Yes, it is. And if it wasn't transparent, I could still probably cut it out pretty easy. So I'll just go right click, copy image, go on here, Control V. Oh yeah, I just remembered there's another tip to stuffed up on, even though it's really easy, I just remember afterwards. If you actually copy the image that has transparency, it'll just have black. You gotta just drag it onto your desktop or something, and then go back to the Photoshop and just drag it in. Okay. And where did I put it? Yeah, where did I put that image? Just put it in again. Just drag it somewhere where I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I'll put it on top. I just put it in a folder or something. Okay. Now I'll drag it a bit lower so I know where it is. You can see it's got the effects on it as well. Maybe above that flare or something. Maybe behind everything. Here? Maybe? No, behind text at least. Like the other thing. And I'll make it smaller. A bit bigger than that. Either on the left or the right. So I'm going to right click that, blending options, drop shadow as I usually do, can't really see any change but do it anyway. Yeah, it's looking nice so far. I might make that, the reflection that we did earlier, make it a bit lighter so you can see it easier with all the effects around and all that. It can make it harder so you can just alter that. Yeah, I like this. Maybe I'll put those theatre curtains up there as well. Theatre curtains. Yeah. I'll see what it looks like. One of these perhaps. Not that one. Just a larger image. Not that. Perhaps this. I just want to see what it turns out like when it. Oh, no, it's not that HD really. What else? Let's see what looks good. Not that one. Not that great with the quality. Some of these ones are good at the top, sort of. That looks alright. I'm gonna copy that. Go in here. paste it, and then definitely make it much smaller because it is huge. So about here looks nice. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's centered. Just put it like that. I'm going to do that thing with the magic wand, just remove the middle. Guess I might use a drop shadow. No, not drop shadow. The layer mask. To see what it looks like, you just remove the sides here. Not that great, really. Let's change that again. Unless I just did not that. Sorry, layer mask. Probably not. Maybe I'll just move it to the back. See what that looks like. If I remove the sides here with a layer mask, that looks interesting. And I'll make the opacity a bit lower. Maybe change that. That looks nice. Very nice. Okay, I guess we're about done with this. Yeah, I think we are. Alright, now I'm going to go to File, Save As, Desktop, and then write in Cinema. Alright, and then go to PNG. Let's just some PNG. Okay, save. I've already got something to desktop with Cinema. Yeah, I'll just say Cinema 1. And save that. Okay, now it should go to the desktop and it's finished saving. Alright, it is now here. Now, image that I created. Okay, that's nice. Now, we're going to add an animation to it. Okay, close that. That back in there. So with that popcorn, don't really need that anymore. Got that cinema text, don't need that either. And now I'm going to go to Adobe After Effects. So let's wait for that to load up. And once it has, just new composition, sorry. I'm not sure what size I made. I think it was like 500 by 300 or something. But it'll do automatically anyway, it should. So I'll drag that in. Yeah, so once you just don't do a new composition, yeah, just drag this in and drag your work in, and then once you've done that, just drag it once again over here. Then you see you've got it up here. Thing that you've just created, if you have. Alright. So we've done that. Yeah, that's perfectly centered. Now I'm going to add an animation to it. So I'm going to right click here, New, and then Adjustment Layer. So once you've put an adjustment layer in, I'm going to use some effects that you might not have yet, but I'm going to Effect, and then there's this thing called Video Copilot. You might be able to get it somehow, so if you can, be recommended. So I'm going to Video Copilot and go to Optical Flares. Alright, and then Options, so I can choose which one I want to use. There's a few that I like. That one. Iris. That one's cool. I'm gonna go OK. I like this one actually a lot. And then I'll scroll back in here with the adjustment layer. You can see there's a black background. Remember that thing I said earlier? If you go to the mode, and then you change the screen, you'll be able to see the other thing as well. And you see that effect, I'm just dragging it by myself rather than there being an animation in it. I'm going to leave you, when you click on the adjustment layer, you've got that effect in. You can just go to effects, press that arrow, and just go to effects, optical flares, and then if you do put an optical flare in, and then we'll make the brightness maybe a bit higher so you can see it better. About there, yeah. Okay. And then I've got my timer at the bottom, so there I'm going to press on the position XY, and then I'm going to move it about 5 seconds. So in about 5 seconds, it'll change its position. So maybe from there to there or something. And then we'll just play it and see what it looks like. That's the animation so far. Maybe I might put it like lower so it'll do it faster. Something like that, I don't know. Just, yeah, I guess that looks cool. Play it one more time. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna add like another effect in. See what we get. Yeah, alright. Gonna add another effect in. So I'm just gonna go right click here, new adjustment layer. And make sure we've got that highlighted. We go back to effects, video co-pilot, optical flares. And there's a few others on here. Let's see. Lens orb, I like this. I like this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do okay. Then that thing again. Full screen. Then you get some lens orbs on there. Or I can make them go across or something. Maybe new effect. That. So I'll have them starting over here where they can't really be seen. So I've got that there. And then go to transform and that adjustment layer, the new one. And then the position. Press on that, and it's got that there. Actually no, I just did that wrong on accident. Just get rid of that. It's not on transform, actually it's on effects, and then optical flares. I just pressed on the wrong one on accident. Okay, and then position XY, and then change the timer to like we did last time. Maybe I'll have that on 5 this time, just depends if I like it, or I'll just check it out. And I'll put it across here or something and just see what it looks like. And you see the animation, and they go across like that. I want to make them more noticeable, so I'll just make sure the brightness is a bit higher. Not that bright. Bit brighter, but not that bright. Okay, we'll check that out one more time. Okay. I like that one. Yeah, so it just goes across with the animation, all these effects and stuff. Yep. Alright. So, now you want to do, once you've done everything that you want to do, you can just clean this up if you want to make it so you can just see the 3 layers. Go to your composition over here, you see it says type composition, right click on that, go to composition, actually no, don't go composition settings, just make sure this is your composition, and then go up here to composition on the top, then go to add to render queue, so press that, so it'll load up here, this section, and then press on lossless, then go to AVI, and go to QuickTime, and press OK. So once you've done that, render, so it'll do your animation, so it'll make a sound once you've done that, and then it should go onto your desktop. So you've got that little file here. I've actually showed this in another tutorial, so you can see that if you want, it's an older one. But yeah, I'll just show you again, I guess, because I'm going through the whole process. So I'll save this, the thing I did last time. Cinema. Just see. Okay, save that. It's the work I did last time, and then don't really need that thing. I'll open this up. Just wait for that to load. It'll take a while. So just wait for it to come up. Just still loading. They can take like maybe 20 seconds or something, depends. Oh, I see. Came out like that for some reason. I'm just gonna close this. Don't need any of that. I'll just reopen Photoshop. Alright, don't listen to the other open thing that I said before. Just go to File and go to Import and then Video Frames to Layers. Just wait for that to load. Should just open an interface where you can choose a file. Just wait for that to load up. Essentially it will, yep. Okay, now go down here to Cinema 1, which was that QuickTime file that we saved. So open. And then we'll have the animation here, as you can see the thing we did. We'll go to OK, and make sure it's all there. And this is just loading. Okay, cool, now it's up. All this stuff is here. All the layers. Now go to File and Save for Web. Okay, so this is up now. And you see I've got 256 colours here. That's the maximum, and if you want to have lower, the actual image itself won't look that good. Like if it was 2, it just looked terrible. Like it's just nothing. But yeah, it depends on the file size. Like if you're gonna upload this to a website or something, only certain websites will have certain file sizes which they'll accept. But just for the sake of the video, I'll just have 256. Some will accept that anyway. But yeah, so I'm just going to save because my animation will be up. So just a desktop, and then say final, and save it to the desktop. Save. And see, it's got a loading bar there. Okay, now it's over here. And close this. Don't really need that anymore anyway. And then there we go. Our little animation. Just let it open one more time. So that I'm going to replay it. Sounds pretty cool. And the lens orbs go across and all that. Alright, sweet. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends if you can. That would be amazing. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.